Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for stopping by. Did I just say thank yous for stopping by? Welcome on back. We're going to go and listen to some more Joe Jackson. It's been just a wee bit, and we're going to listen to his track, Breaking Us Into. This is off the album Night and Day, released in 1982, his fifth studio album. This particular track has been recommended and suggested, or at least mentioned, by Danny L. Griffin, Heather Aaron. I always like the name Heather. YW Summertime Blues, Josie P. Cat, Pierce Whole Lot of what? Don't know. Art of Free Speech, Jeremy Tolmack, Dana Brooke, Joe Marone, and the list goes on and on and on. So yeah, always going to be a good time listening to Mr. Jackson. Hope you guys enjoy the music and enjoy being with me. All right, let's go ahead and listen to it. Breaking Us Into. Here we go.
You feel like trying something new.
Let me start that over. She kind of jumped into it.
Don't you feel like trying something new? Don't you feel like breaking out or breaking us into? You don't do the things that I do. You wanna do things I can't do. Always something breaking us into. You and I could never live alone.
I like that honest way of speaking.
But don't you feel like breaking out just one day on your own? Why does what I'm saying hurt you? I didn't say that we were through. Always something breaking us into. They say two hearts should beat as one for us. We'll fight it out to see it through.
Lovely piano playing.
I say that won't be too much fun for us. Though it's oh so nice to get advice, it's oh so hard to do. Could we be much closer if we tried?
That's sensational.
We could stay at home and stare into each other's eyes.
Love how he runs on that second verse.
Maybe we could last an hour. Maybe then we'd see right through. Always something breaking us into.
Some synth too. I like it. I like it. Those little pitch bends feel so good.
They say two hearts should beat as one for us. We'll fight it out to see it through.
He's moving.
I say that won't be too much fun for us. Oh, it's so nice to get advice. It's oh so hard to do. Could we be much closer if we tried? We could stay at home and stare into each other's eyes. Maybe we could last an hour. something breaking us in two.
I love that escalation on the piano with these notes. Feels good, doesn't it? Feels great. Jackson has such a keen sense of melody and feeling when it comes to his playing on the piano. I love the way that he's playing. Of course, this song has this beautiful jazzy, loungy kind of vibe along to it. The percussion very lightly giving it a plain rhythm, of course with the drums as well. But it's that melody from the piano specifically that feels so right. The mood of everything is cool, romantic, blissful. But at the same time, there's a little bit of troublesome waters being tread when it comes to the lyrics and the relationship and whatever trouble is brewing beneath those waters. We'll dive into the lyrics shortly here. But it's just that keen sense of melody when it comes to Jackson on the piano that feels so good. Along with his singing. I've mentioned it before when we've listened to Body and Soul, how it's not like he's this polished, I guess you could say, what you would expect out of a singer, especially when it comes to jazz movements. He has a more normal and plaintive way of speaking and singing to us, which works very well with the lyrics and what he's saying here. But I like how that adds a certain uniqueness and depth and realism, I guess you could say, into the music and what he's saying. It feels really right. He brings his own element. He brings himself, not a version of himself that he expects us to hear. No. It's just Joe. Take him or leave him, and I'm here to take him. And what I think is also so brilliant in here is the synth solo, which you could say that, like, in a song like this, maybe you would expect something saxophone-like that smooth jazz tasting. But no, Joe's going to be himself, and what's he going to bring? He's going to bring in some synthesizer. And I love the way that he plays with the pitch and bending it to and fro. It just feels really good in this track. I think that this sounds really good. It takes something that I guess you could say and argue is relatively straightforward and simple, but it gives it a unique character that you would find listening to Joe Jackson. And then the way that he sings, I like how on the second line of the verse, how he kind of leads it on. He has a bit of a run-on sentence. Like he keeps it going. I probably didn't sing the melody exactly right, but you heard the song. Don't you feel like trying something new? Don't you feel like breaking out or breaking us in two? You don't do the things that I do. You want to do things I can't do. Always something breaking us in two. You and I can never live alone, but don't you feel like breaking out just one day on your own? Why does what I'm saying hurt you? I didn't say we were through. Always something breaking us in two. I feel like he wants some space. I feel like maybe, before we even go further, I feel like maybe he's uncomfortable with the relationship. Perhaps this is the first time that a relationship is working out like good and everything's going right, and he's maybe not used to that. He's like, don't you want to kind of get away? And he says that, don't you want to try something new? Go out on your date on a date just on your own? They say two hearts should beat as one for us. We'll fight it out to see it through. I say that won't be too much fun for us, though it's oh so nice to get advice. It's so hard to do. Could we be much closer if we tried? We could stay at home and stare into each other's eyes. Maybe we could last an hour. Maybe then we'd see right through. Always something breaking us in two. I think that may be what it is. Everything's just going too right, and he's a little bit uncomfortable with that. And the lyrics actually just continue repeating those sentiments there. It says that this was the third of 3 charting singles from this particular album, released in 1982. Let's see. Billboard said it was jazzy and precise and similar in tone to the top 10 Steppin' Out, which is another fun track. That was actually the first track we've listened to here on the channel from Mr. Jackson there. Yeah, really awesome track. Sounds great. Great sense of melody. Let me know what you guys thought of it in the comments down below. Follow me at a bunch of places that are here on the screen. Thank you as always for being here. Come back tomorrow, and I will see you all then, guys. Bye.